before you are, hello. It is Tease. Good day. Good afternoon, good evening. I hope all are well. I hope all are safe. So, I want to speak on dark energy and negative vibrations, low vibration. Basically, the dark world, like all things negative. And whether we find it appealing, find it cute, or find it all we know attractive, whatever the hell the case may be, it's literally like a certain vibe, and it's with an energy, the energy and a vibe. But I say that because literally, I call myself getting away. Like, okay, I'm gonna get away from the crazy, get away from the city, get away from certain patterns where I'm gonna do something different as far as getting away with new scenery. So I get away somewhere where it's like, okay, well, hey, the air seems fresher. Definitely somewhere different. Like, okay, will be a way getting away from downtown in particular. So as far as downtown, now literally I've probably been away maybe 3 or 4 days so far, and it'll be much longer. And let me tell it, you know what I'm saying? And I'll go away to where, like, okay, whole new here and there. Okay, yeah, but basically, so I get away from downtown for a few days so far, and then tell me why literally upon heading back towards downtown, I can feel that dark energy. So literally, the first thing I thought of, okay, I need to pull over somewhere, or I need to go somewhere and find a stiff one, or get a stiff one. I'm not talking about a phallus, but basically I need to get a drink. Like, the first thing I'm like, oh, I could put me out of my miseries, And then I felt nauseous. I'm thinking like, oh, so it's like that dark energy. It's literally breathing in dark energy, doo-doo and dragons, and like, oh. And it's just like so nasty to the point where, and don't get me wrong, I've met some good people downtown, but I just felt so nasty to the point, and mind you, I've been detoxing too, so there's no filth in my mind or body. So when I do come around the filth, I'm gonna be disgusted. I'm thinking like, this is why they get blasted out of their minds. They want to put themselves out of their misery. And I don't want to just blame it on downtown. I don't want to just blame it on LA as far as the filth or the dark energy, but there's certain areas, or there's certain wild sides of town for a reason. This will be considered the wild side of town for a reason, because in reality, and truth be told, this is a dumping ground. Dump your garbage, doo-doo, bodies, bums, all that right here. And again, I don't want to just blame it on downtown, because you can find filth anywhere. But your first destination, when it says, okay, where do I dump these bodies, or where do I dump these bums, quote unquote? The downtown LA, to be exact. Yeah, so you can immediately feel the dark energy. Here's another thing too, where, man, when I see this, and this is probably why it's good to not be armed, because I know I would be going through bullets, because you ain't got to do no crime around me. But basically, one guy got off the train, and the first thing he did was do he holding you know how people blow you got the active mucus in your nose, so he with the whole, you blow it, snot, boogers, and etc. out there. And I'm like, and I was just like, oh my god, this he did right outside the train, and it almost hit some other guy, because never mind who's walking to the east or west of you blowing snot. But then you had a paper towel, so it would have killed him to blow that snot and mucus into a paper towel, but he had to do I'm gonna just blow it into society, and it lands where it lands. And then here's another kicker too, where I say, oh, all you got to do is be nasty around me if you want to get put out of business, because this ain't at least once or twice, and this is at least once or twice where you see someone who will do that, hold one nostril or hold two, and then just let the mucus flow. And I'll just be like, wow, and I'll just see red immediately, like, they're nasty. You just wanted to say, you are just, and I mean, this is just over the top nasty. I'm like, oh my god, like, just the triflingness. And they seem like people, they like digging in their nose around here. Very nasty. We'll spit and pee on the ground. I'm like, y'all are some nasty MFs. Very nasty. And then it's like, okay, I understand, it's okay, it's filthy here. If it's all filth, then why not make this your toilet? Okay, let's just say, okay, I'm stuck in a corner, gotta pee real bad. Whatever happened to finding a bush? Whatever happened to going behind a building, somewhere where I can't see? If I'm gonna be nasty, I promise you, if I'm blowing snot out of nostril 1 or 2, I will not do it right in the middle of traffic or on the train. I'm gonna take my ass to the bathroom or somewhere where you can go somewhere secluded to be as nasty as you want to be, and therefore it's discreet. Wouldn't nobody know this but me and the Lord. So you know what I'm saying? So People are just not only openly nasty, I mean deliberately nasty. To the point where it's like it just makes you see red. Well, it makes me see red because some people are just nasty as hell and it's normal. What? No big deal. It ain't no big deal getting doo-doo and pee everywhere. Big deal. So Josh will clean it up and I'm just like, good God, these people are nasty as hell. Yeah, so. And that's what I've been noticing downtown, like the filth. And like I say, coming to it, and I'm just literally making a pit stop. Like I said, I want to keep headed east. I'm literally probably going to have to run away to the mountains just because literally when I mentioned with the whole dark energy, people are like, they're like drowned in the dark energy to where you'll get people with their testimonies. Oh, I have voices in my head, or I'm suicidal, I'm this and that, or I already done killed myself. Whatever it is, it's like they're stuck in it to where it's becoming them. To the point where people are giving testimonies or they're saying, I'm suicidal, or I have this dark energy on me, or I just don't want to live anymore. But it's like they're talking about it. Not, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying if a voice tell you to jump, then jump. But how long are you planning on living in that energy? You see what I'm saying? After a while, it's kind of like, well, that's like threatening. Okay, I'm threatening, I'm going to leave you, John. And I've been saying this for 10 years. It's like, are you going to leave or are you going to shut the hell up? Because they say this in every relationship. Even if you're getting abused, are you going to leave or do you like this? Because there's only so many times and so much you can complain. My job won't give me a raise. Even with America, oh, come on. Even to the point now when people give their complaints with America, prices are rising, and it's as long as you paying those prices, please shut the F up. It's like, you know what I mean? So after a while, I'm just like, where the F am I? What is going on? What is this? That's what I say. You need to get away from that nasty ass energy. And the energy flows into objects, pieces, people, places, and things. You see what I'm saying? So if you're around somebody, like as far as downtown, millions and billions of people with nothing to lose and that are more than likely very trifling, that's not somewhere you don't want to be, somewhere in a dumping ground. This is hell with the sun out. That's literally what it is on this part of the damn map. Hell with the damn sun out. And around millions, probably even billions of people with nothing to lose. So keeping that in mind, would you want to be around or in an environment like this? And like I've noticed that just literally having a few days of, just getting new scenery for a few days. And I do a lot of moving around, but I don't do enough moving around, obviously, to the point where I'm like, okay, yeah, I don't want to come back around this filth. And mind you, I've been around the filth for a while, but it's like, I think that's the problem. You don't even realize you're around filth, breathing in doo-doo, you see them, breathing in all of the filth, to the point where when you do get it out your system, it's like, wow, oh, this is what fresh air is. This is what that is. And I'm gonna make a whole nother video on that too. Like as far as the right to live and not knowing that you have a right to live and the right to be free and comfortable. And I just that came over my head too, but I don't want to babble in this video. I will make something different about it as far as having the right to live. But you get some people who you're considered the stowaway, or you're the quote unquote baggage, or the garbage, if you will. So whatever, it doesn't matter what happened to you. Or you're in a certain area, and more than likely you should be on drugs. You know what I mean? You should be this and that. You shouldn't have anything. You might have a tour rota at best. You see what I'm saying? It's one of those things where you put in a certain bubble to where you're supposed to fit the environment. And I know with me, I'm like, okay, this is, something ain't right. You see what I'm saying? And I'm noticing a huge difference. I'm like, wow. Even with that dark energy, remember I mentioned with the dark energy, you get downtown. Even when it comes with downtown, I only get terrorized, and they only have the police presence when it comes to on the train, because downtown has mainly those underground trains, which there is a lot of strange activity that goes on. You do have people living on there. There is filth on there. Like I say, I just had 2-3 testimonies on just hopping on the train. But basically, you're only terrorized, or I'm only terrorized downtown. Downtown is the only where they'll stand in front of the police, mind you, will stand in front of the train, hold the doors open, let me see your pass, let me see, to where they'll harass everyone on the train. Oh, let's make sure you didn't jump the fence on this one. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't get harassed on the whole way down. You see what I'm saying? Everything was fine on the first 4 trains I took. But when you get downtown, this is where the terror. Like I say, you see where the dark energy is. Again, you're only going to see the police looking around, make sure you ain't stealing nothing in the hood or on the wild sides of town. Like I say, and the only time you'll get looking high up, like I say, maybe if we're in Beverly Hills, and if you're only spook in the room, then yes, the police may come. But like I say, there's not going to be so much terrorism, as far as if you're away from the dark energy. Yeah, so I thought I'd mention that as far as the whole being aware of dark energy and what is what. And it's like not participating in it too. Because again, remember I said dark energy, those spirits and dark vibes hang out in people, places, and things. It's not just people, it's not just those objects, it's not just in that house or that building or in that state or whatever it is. It absorbs in the collective, if you will. This nasty energy will be in this building, this city, this country, be in that person, in that damn ink pen that you know what I'm saying? Energy, it's like it gotta go somewhere, you know? That's why they say it is true. You can't get rid of energy. You can throw the couch out, but guess what? That energy is still there. So whoever the next person, I found myself a nice couch in the garbage. Now that's their energy, you know, their problem now. But yeah, but I thought I'd mention that as far as being aware of this dark energy and dark vibes. And literally, remember I said I was detoxing. I did not want a drink or anything until the second I got into, and downtown is pretty big too. Second I got to downtown, it was just like immediately dark energy on me. That'll get me on my middle. But anyway, I hope all are well, hope all are safe, and be well and be safe.